Hey guys, Rich here, flipping for a living. I hope you're having a wonderful night. It's Friday where I'm at. Just had a wonderful day of garage sales, a beautiful smoking hot day. And you know, I didn't get as much as I usually do, but I found a lot of smalls, a lot of things that I spent 50 cents on or $1 that I'm gonna mark up to $10, $20, some of them substantially more. So we're gonna highlight those today, show you where to sell them, what to price them for, and go over everything that I found in one afternoon of yard sales. Friday afternoon, just under, literally $199, just under $200 spent, and this stuff should retail for close to $1,500. So let's get at it. I want to start off because it was only like 80 or 90 degrees today with Christmas. Let's talk about Christmas. I got these two vintage chalkware. So these are literally made out of chalk. Santa and Rudolph. I'm not sure why they're on these boards. I don't know how you would actually, you know, display these. If you hang them on your door, there's a little hole here, or what you do. But what I do know is they're vintage, they're chalkware, they're Christmas related. So we got three huge selling points on these, all combined into one thing. I paid $3 a piece for these. We're probably gonna get 25, maybe more. I'm gonna have to comp them eventually. I don't comp a lot anymore. You kind of just got to go off your gut when you've been doing it for 20 years, and you guys will get there, so don't worry. You know, there's almost virtually nothing here today that I comped. I would just buy it and figure it out later because we're getting it so cheap. And in this game of yard sales, you don't need a lot of special skills. Just rinse and repeat. Just get to a lot of sales. If it looks cool, if someone's going to use it today, a popular item, and it's super cheap, snap it up. That's the simple way to yard sale. Stuff like this Bocce Ball Set right here, they sell these at Costco for around 50 or 60 bucks, I think. I sell these all day long for $30, $35 this time of year. So this is the big Bocce Ball Set with the big granite balls and the Polino. The little cue ball looking thing is called a Polino. The case on this one is a little bit worn out, but the lady sold it to me for $7, and I'm gonna mark this up for $35, and it's gonna sell fast, like within a day, like most of the stuff that I throw up on Facebook. If it's stuff people need on a daily basis, it's gonna sell fast. If it's an antique or a collectible, it's gonna sit for a while. So that's something to remember when you're buying stuff. Look for stuff that people want to use today. So 500% on that. A couple of vintage things right in front of me. We'll just do these. I really love this little set. It's a mirror. This is, I don't know what kind of metal it is. It's got a number stamped on the bottom. I'm sure you can't see it. So I don't know if it's copper or brass. And then the beautiful brush and hand mirror. All together, the set was $5. Again, I didn't comp this, but I know it's vintage, it's pretty. I can probably sell this locally quite easily for $25, put it up on Instagram and on Facebook, or I might throw this up on Etsy because this might be something worth waiting a little bit longer because we can probably push like $50 or $60 on a nice little set like that. These Birkenstock sandals, I believe they're ladies. I'm not sure. They're authentic though, made in Germany. I had two pair of these last week that I posted up on Facebook that were not nearly in the condition of these ones. And I put the pair up for $50, like two pair, so 4 sandals. And I had a person do the laughy emoji on it because they're laughing at my price, thinking I'm ridiculous, asking $25 for a used pair of sandals. But I had multiple requests for them. They sold within an hour, and these ones are even better shape, so I'll probably put these up for like $30. Paid $5. Again, 600% markup on those. Binoculars, I didn't comp them. It's kind of like Christmas morning, seeing as how we're talking about Santa and Rudolph, with stuff like this. When you can get them for $3, a set of binoculars or a vintage camera or something, just snap it up. Snap it up, take it home. You're not gonna go broke over $3, and I promise you, you're still gonna make money, but occasionally you get a really rare hit, and it's a super fancy or exclusive camera or set of binoculars. These ones are celebrity. I don't think they're anything special, but They were $3. They're complete. They got all their covers with the case. These might sit for a few months on eBay, but or I might sell them locally for like 20 bucks. Just make a quick 20 bucks on them. Either way, just remember that. 2, 3, 4 bucks on binoculars or cameras, just snap them up, don't waste your time. I love stuff like this. I'll always take a gamble on this stuff too. These Discmen, 75 cents a piece. No headphones, no chargers. They both run off batteries though, so I will be able to test them. But this stuff's pretty durable, especially Koss and Panasonic. And I'm pretty confident that it's gonna work out for me on these. But the bottom line is I already comped these two since I bought them. And these sell like $25, $30. That's like almost 4,000% markup on these. It is 4,000% at $30. 75 into 30 goes 40 times. So that's like 4,000% markup on those. Snap those up anytime for $1. Don't even hesitate. If you're standing around comping, looking this up for like 2 minutes, you know, because it doesn't have a barcode to scan, you might be missing out on a bunch of other things. So sometimes I think it's just worth a gamble to grab it and move on. So I love those. This is, you all know what this is, right? It's that ugly Cosby sweater. No, it's not. It is not a Coogi. It's not a Coogi sweater, but it's the Canadian version. It's Tundra, and a lot of people advertise these on eBay like Coogi, like the Cosby sweater, and these are selling for $60, $70, $80. This one's in really nice shape. It's the first one I've ever bought. I actually was excited because I thought it might be a Coogi, but it was $2. So again, like 30, 40 times our money on a couple bucks. This is the kind of stuff that you can go get at yard sales. You could literally, if you're patient, go with 20 bucks and buy 20 things for $1 a piece and make $300 or $400 off that 20 bucks. That's tough to do in one weekend, but it's possible. I've done it before, but you can certainly do it over the course of a month. If you just want to get into this business, a little bit here, a little bit there, spend 20 bucks every now and then, this is the kind of stuff you want to snap up. I hate those dogs. I love pets, but I hate my neighbor's dogs. They're always barking. So sorry about that. Next great little find here. I know fingerlings are not the hot item they used to be, but whatever reason, this for whatever reason, this garage sale had a whole box of them. They were 50 cents a piece. There's 10 of them, so it cost me $5. And yeah, these only resale for about $6, $7 a piece. But if I put this lot up for like 50 bucks, 40 bucks, again, we're getting like 10 times our money off of a $5 investment. So love it. This cute little Curio Cabinet, it's so tiny. I actually bought one of these, or not one of these, a whole bunch of these in an auction once, and I paid like $4 or $5 a piece. And the way they pictured them, I didn't read the sizes. You know, I thought they looked like they were gonna be like 24 inches by 20 inches or something, not 4 inches by 5 inches. But this is the size that most of them are. Seriously, I can't stand that dog. So this was well worth the $1 purchase. This is great for selling on, you know, a site like Etsy or something to put up on Instagram. It's just a cute little thing. It's an eye catcher. It's got a cute little roses in there, and someone would happily pay 15 or 20 bucks for that again. So again, huge markup on our money. I don't know why I bought these. I gotta be honest with you. I don't know why I bought these, but I thought they were cool looking. I believe they're off of VLTs, not actual slot machines, power station. I mean, anything that's like gambling related, guys will buy them for their man cave. These were $1 a piece. I got all 6 for $5. So not sure what I'm gonna do these yet, but I guarantee you I will make 20 or 30 bucks on the lot, and maybe a little bit more. Maybe there's a real market for these that I don't know about, but I hope you all do know that if gambling is a problem, call 1-800-306-6789. Says it right there. But these are a gamble that you can take at whatever, like 90 cents a piece, 85 cents a piece. A couple things down here I'll just quickly show you. I wasn't sure if I was going to, but I am. These, like, whatever, I don't know what you want to call these, just the little swords and dragons, and not dragons, those aren't dragons, are they dragons? Yeah, swords and dragons, and they're on a wood plate, $1 a piece. Somebody will buy those for 10 times our money. We'll easily turn this $2 into 20 bucks, I guarantee it. I think you know that though. It's just cool looking stuff. Somebody's gonna put it in their man cave or their gaming room. Another vintagey thing. These are totally have to be like really old and brass. Why? Because they're heavy. If these were a new modern piece, they would be light, like, and they'd be hollow, but these are solid. They're kind of like a floating shelf. I got 2 of them. I keep saying they. I got 2 of them. They had them $5 a piece. I got them $4 a piece. I think that this is probably going to be another Etsy item. You get like 40 or 50 bucks for this, $8 investment, maybe more. I'll have to look up some comps. But vintage, retro, call it whatever you want. Brass is back big time if you didn't know it. It's not silver anymore. Everybody wants brass. So that's going to be a hot seller. Video games. We talk about video games all the time. And I know a lot of people shy away from, you know, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3. But when you're getting games for 50 cents, it's really little. I don't know if you can see it on there. 50 cents and $1. Every game here was 50 cents or $1, except for the 2 on the bottom. I'll show you in a minute. And one of the main reasons I buy them is because these are going into Amazon, FBA. They're just gonna sit there. If you haven't done FBA yet on stuff like this, start doing it. It's so simple to send in a 50-pound box. You get like a couple $1,000 worth of inventory into Amazon for like $20 shipping and a little bit of work. And they do the rest from there. FBA, Fulfilled by Amazon. I know you've all heard of it, but if you haven't, that's what it stands for. So all these games, Dukes of Hazzard, Tony Hawk, McGrath versus Pastrana, these are all like $8 to $12 games. So again, huge profit on those. I mean, I'm gonna lose a lot to Amazon, but the other reason I buy these is because if I ever get a system without games, the system will sell faster with games, a little bit more expensive than it will without any games. So just keep that in mind. It's always good to have a little inventory of just kind of common games that you paid 50 cents or $1 for. But the other bonus with buying a bunch of games like this, sight unseen, like not comping them at all, is this Vigilante one is actually worth like 50 bucks. 50 bucks. I paid 50 cents, 100 times our money on that. And then on these Xbox 360 games, same thing. Like Halo and Defiance and this Plants vs. Zombies or whatever, they're all just like $10 or $12 games at Amazon. But then this P4A is like a $30, $40 game. So again, $1 turns into huge profit just snapping them all up at that price. Don't stand around and comp these. Like if I would have stood there and comped all these, I would have spent 15 minutes. I went to like 3 other garage sales nearby, and the same amount of time it would have taken me to comp these. Don't be afraid to take a gamble. So a lot of common games in there. And then of course, Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2. Super popular games. This is like $50, maybe $60 worth of games, and I paid $3 a piece for these. So again, huge profit. It's not bragging, it's more showing you again. I don't want it to seem like bragging, but I want to encourage you guys to take a little risk. Don't comp everything if it's cheap enough. Just grab it and get out of there. This is one of my favorite purchases of the day, and it's because it's how it happened. They had this DS with like 4 games in it, asking $50. what happened is I didn't want this simply because it was such crappy games, but mixed in there was one, for whatever reason, Game Boy Advance game, still in the box, cartridge, super nice shape, instructions, and I'm thinking, okay, that's a Mario game box, it's got to be worth like 30 bucks. So I talked these people down to $35, knowing that I would get around 60 for what's here, and this would be a bonus. And is it ever a bonus? Turns out this game in this condition, complete in the box, could sell like as high as $150. I'll be thrilled if I get 100 out of it, but you know, because I was thinking maybe you're 30 or 40. But bottom line, what I put $35 into is now going to turn into 160 to $200. Video games are always hot. This is like the holy grail these days. These aren't even good games, but just finding any Nintendo or Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64 games in a garage sale is like almost impossible these days, and these are not good ones. Dr. Mario, Fast Break, John Elway in the quarterback game, some MLB one. As you can see, $1 a piece on those, and then these ones $3 a piece. Duck Hunt and Mario Bros. These will get me some good money. $2, I mean, I sure hope that you would never pass up on these games for $2, because this is easily going to be, again, 50 bucks probably for these two that I got $5 into, so 10 times our money again. Couple controllers, same thing, couple bucks a piece. Those will go up for 20. I just snagged these Pokemon cards because they were $1 a bag. I'll have to go through them. I don't know what's in there. If not, I'll just give them to some kid. We talk about it every week. Wicker is hot. I buy and sell something Wicker every week. This one they asked $10 for, just this basket kind of footstool thing. They gave it to me for $8. I'll probably only get like 25 bucks out of it, maybe 30. And it was full of these for whatever reason, these old cigar boxes. I don't know if they're worth anything, but buy Wicker, watch out for Wicker. Wicker's hot along with this vintage brass stuff. I buy and sell some of that every weekend. Last few things real quick. Here's one of my most profitable finds of the day. We talk about golf clubs all the time, and these people have 3 golf clubs here, elastic around them, holding them together, $5 for the 3. Well, you look at these names, Nicket, Tiger Shark, and Ram, those are crap names. But what's underneath? Title Tour, still crap, but it's a left-handed club, so that'll sell for like 15 or 20 bucks. Under here though, TaylorMade, that's one of the big names in golf, you guys. TaylorMade, this is a pretty modern club still. It's like a fairway metal. That's probably a $35 or $40 club right there. And then under the last cover that says Ram is also a TaylorMade R9 left-handed, which is tougher to find, driver. This was probably like a $300 club new, and I'll easily sell this for like 50 or 60 bucks. So we're talking like $100 out of $5 again. I just wanted to show how golf clubs can be super lucrative. I listed these 4 left-handed clubs. I added another one in, all as singles, ranging from $15 to $60, anticipating I would sell them pretty quickly, but not all to one person, which is what exactly happened. I went to sleep, woke up the next morning to a message, this guy wanting to buy all 4 of them, offering me $150. He wanted them so badly. And I just said, well, you don't need to overpay. I appreciate the offer, as you can see there. And he paid full price, $135, sent a $35 deposit, brought $100 cash the next day. Super easy money out of a $10 investment. Super good find. Oh. I actually was worried that I might do that during this video, and then I did it. But luckily it didn't fall down. So yeah, we're gonna make $100 off of that $5. Gotta love that. Board games real quick, and a couple other things. Again, another garage sale. People are always giving away stuff that their kids got that they never ended up opening as birthday gifts. This Pokemon Mega Construct toy is brand new in the box. Paid $3 for that. That's gonna sell for 25. This is a wannabe Lego brand, but it's still brand new in the box. Somebody will probably buy this from me for $15 or $20 locally to give as a birthday present. So easy money right there. Always watch out for vintage board games. They're definitely not all worth money because there's a million of them out there. But Scrabble is forever going to be a popular game. This is the version with the built-in Lazy Susan that spins and where the tiles don't slide around because it's got the little walls. This will be an easy $25 sale local. I'll have to comp it and see if it's worth substantially more to sell it on eBay or Amazon, but for sure a $20 profit on that. This Milton Bradley hotel game, this is one to watch out for. I've never had this actually in 20 years of going to garage sales. They unfortunately did write $1 in marker on the game, but it's a super cool game. It's a little more rare. It can sell for around 100 bucks depending on the condition. And this one seems pretty nice shape. It's kind of like the, I don't know what you would call this. It's like the Monopoly version on crack with these tall little buildings and stuff. It's super cool. I actually maybe want to set it up and play it sometime. It all seems to be here. Paid $1 for that, and we could get up to $100. Gotta love it. Last few things. Lakers jacket. I can't remember the age on this. Chalk line. I mean, it's I think it's from the 90s. I saw in here. 91, so almost 30 years old. Oh, that is. That's 30 years old. This jacket's 30 years old. Unfortunately, it's a children's size, or for a lady, I suppose, or a child. I did pay up for this. I paid 20 bucks because it's in perfect shape for a 30-year-old jacket. So that's going to be an easy, what do you think on that? I don't even know. I just knew I couldn't leave it for 20 bucks for somebody else, another reseller, to get it and post it up for, you know, 60 or 80 or $100. Second last thing, this pole lamp. I love pole lamps. And if you don't know what they are, well, they're self-explanatory. They're a lamp that's on a pole, and they're vintage from 60s and 70s mostly. I go through a lot of these. If you can snap up pole lamps, they're usually glass. This is the first one I've ever had that had like these cloth lamp covers. This was at the same garage sale as this Nintendo, or as this DS with the Mario game, and I almost didn't see it. Like, it was literally lying in a pile with like some shovels and some random poles and sticks. It just kind of blended in, and they only had $5 on this. This I'm gonna get $100 for. So yeah, keep your eye open for pole lamps. And last but not least, I gotta show you this if you've never seen these before. So it's a lamp, but also on these little strings, you put mineral oil in there, and it's like it's raining. I'm just gonna come a little bit closer. So it's kind of like the Greek goddess or whatever. She's in there, and it's raining around her, and they're super cool looking. I didn't have the time to get this one working, but what is so amazing is that in 20 years, I've never bought one of these. And I know you're thinking it already, and you're right. Maybe it's because I haven't been looking or paying attention, but never bought one in 20 years. Today, we got 2. And this one has never been used. It still has the instructions, and it still has the sealed can, 9 ounces of petroleum mineral oil, not for drinking. That goes in the base here, and then it circulates, and it looks like raindrops. It's super cool. I'll try and get one working for you guys in another video, just so you can see what I'm talking about. Not just one, but 2. This used one I paid 20 bucks for. This unused one they were asking 20 and I got for $15. It was at the same kind of little area sale, an older area in my city, so no surprise. But I should be able to get like 150 bucks a piece for these if I'm patient. They go for 100 sometimes. Maybe if they're not working, they can go higher. I've seen them go for $200-300, but that's generally for the bigger ones. These are just 16-inch ones. They're not the big 32-inch ones. So that's one day, guys. One day of yard sailing. I didn't spend a lot of money, but we are going to make a lot of money. $1,200, $1,300 profit for just a few hours. Okay, I won't lie. I was garage sailing for like 6 hours today to make $1,200. 6 hours of garage sailing, working for yourself, flipping for a living. It is so fun. So thanks for coming to the channel, you guys. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to answer them. If you haven't already done so, feel free to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when all my new videos come out. I hope you guys all have a great day and love what you do.